Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a quick and simple power vinyasa class for you that should take between 20 to 25 minutes. So the sequences in this practice are inspired by the power and core focus vinyasas I lead each week at the Brussels Yoga Loft. And we're going to be working through some postures that challenge our balance, that work to develop our strength and endurance. And you won't need any props for today's class. So when you're ready, be back here on the mat seated. And if you enjoyed today's practice, it would really mean a lot if you took a moment out to hit that like button down below. It makes me really happy and helps to push this kind of content to other people here on YouTube. And consider subscribing to join our little family on here. I upload new videos every week on health, yoga, fitness, all that good stuff. But for today, let's get to it with this guided yoga flow. Okay, so we're going to start today's class seated on heels. Now we'll only be here for a few moments, so if you're really uncomfortable, feel free to place a block or a pillow underneath your hips to help support and take off some of the pressure from your ankles. But when you find yourself comfortable, more or less, go ahead and bring your hands into your lap, closing down your eyes, and we'll take a few breaths here to center and begin the practice. So deep inhale through the nose. Full exhale from the nose. Again, deep inhale. Feel your belly expand with every breath in. Exhale. Belly contracts back towards the spine. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and with your eyes closed, just dropping your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Taking 2 breaths here. Inhale, bringing the head back up to center. And exhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Good, inhale, coming back through center, gently blinking the eyes open, and making our way into child's pose. So for this child's pose, we're going to take the knees together and the toes tucked under. Sending the arms up overhead. And charging through the fingers so that your elbows stay lifted off of the mat. This is kind of active child's pose. Relaxing the forehead down or towards the floor. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Good, and with your next inhale, slowly rounding the back, rolling everything forward, coming into this extended tabletop until you feel the shoulders reach over the hands. And then with your exhale, tilting the tailbone up towards the sky, arching the back, sending the hips down towards the heels. So longer cat-cow. 5 more. Inhale to round forward. And exhale to arch it back. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Inhale once more, coming into our tabletop. And then tucking the toes, pushing the hips up and back into a brief down dog with a bend in the knees. Inhale, rolling forward, high plank. And exhale, knees down, hips back, child's pose. 3 more like that. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Bending into the knees, we're working to open through the upper body here. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, child's pose. Last 2. Last 1. Meeting in our child's pose. Good. Inhale once more, coming forward, and this time coming into a more traditional tabletop. So bringing the hands just underneath the shoulders and the knees just below the hips. And we're going to take something here called, I call them hand push-ups. So starting with the weight back a little bit, hips a little bit closer to the heels. We're going to press down through all 10 fingers and just lift the base of the palms. So the big knuckles stay grounded. And release. Keep it going. You can control how intense these hand push-ups are. So the weight back towards the heels will be the most delicate. The more you start to bring the shoulders over the wrists, the more weight you'll have in your hand push-up. The goal here is to warm up the wrists and the forearms. So you want to have it be uncomfortable or slightly difficult, but manageable, so that we're still warming up here. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Releasing them down, tucking the toes. Inhale. Exhale, hovering the knees for 5. Push the floor away, rounding the upper back. 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, deep bend in the knees. Take an inhale here, shaking out the head. Exhale. And now walking your feet up slightly just to shorten your down dog, bringing them as wide as your mat. So we have kind of a short and wide stance down dog. Pushing all of your weight into your right hand, small bend in the knees. Inhale. Exhale, coming up onto the left fingertips. Just getting used to the weight being in the right hand. Inhale. Exhale, taking your left hand and grabbing anywhere along the right leg. So it could be the knee, lower leg, or the ankle. And exhale, pulling gently to twist, looking underneath your right armpit. Inhale, left hand comes back down onto the mat. Exhale, right side. So 1 breath per transition. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist. 3, 4, 2 more. 5, last one. 6, good. Coming back through center, inhale, small bend in the knees. Exhale, pulsing the chest up and back towards the thighs. So starting to open through the shoulders. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bringing your feet back to traditional down dog stance. So walking the feet back a little bit. Exhale here, pushing the hips up and back. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the heels, looking towards the hands, and just stepping for this first one up towards the top of the mat, coming into our forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows, deep bend the knees, just letting everything be heavy. One more breath here. Nice. Inhale, halfway rise, flat back. Fingers can be on the floor if you can reach, or feel free to bring them to the lower legs. Exhale, deep bend of the knees, fold. Good. Inhale, rising all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. Come face this way. Okay, so with the feet hips distance, we're going to work into our first balancing sequence, focusing on some leg balances. So we're going to push all of our weight first into the left foot. Small bend in the left leg. Hands can be by the sides or at the chest. Your call. And with your next inhale, bringing your right knee up towards the chest, flexing into the right foot. Relaxing the shoulders, just getting a sense of the balance here, taking one more breath. Pressing down through all 5 toes of the left foot. Exhale, crossing the right ankle over the left knee, sitting low, figure 4 squat, or Galavasana, as the yogis call it. Breathe. Inhale, rising back up to stand, carrying the right knee with you. And then option 1, holding the right knee here. Option 2, extending the right foot out as high as you can, active in the right toes, so pointed or flexed. Inhale. Exhale, carrying the right foot out to the side, making our way into warrior 3, airplane. So keep it lifted as high as you can for as long as you can as you transition all the way back into our airplane. Good, take an inhale here. Option 1, keeping the hands at the chest. Exhale. Option 2, a little bit more challenging, hands up overhead. Either way, inhale together. Exhale, curling the knee in towards the chest, keeping the upper body low. Inhale, sends it back. Exhale, once again, curl. Inhale it back. Exhale, hands coming back to heart center, and then slowly bending into that left leg, stepping the right toes down as quietly as you can behind you into warrior 2. So right pinky toe finds the floor, back foot is at more or less a 45-degree angle, and the front left knee is tracking with the toes. There's a lot of cues in warrior 2, and it looks like a simple pose, but it always feels a little bit funky. So the most important thing here is to have a strong back leg, relax shoulders, and engage core. Let's take one more breath. Inhale, reaches the left arm forward. Exhale, up and back, reversing your warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, framing the front left foot, pressing into the back right toes to step the left foot up and back into 3-legged down dog. Left leg lifted. Relaxing the head. And then hopping the right foot up a tiny bit, again shortening our down dog stance. We're going to take another balance here. So, option 1, most gentle, pushing all the way into the left hand, reaching up onto the right fingertips. Getting a sense here for the balance, pointing through the left toes. Option 2, hovering the right hand. Breathe. Option 3, most challenging, grabbing the right hand, or using the right hand to grab anywhere along the right leg. Keep breathing. For 3, wherever you are, if you're on fingertips, if you're hovering the hand, 2, 1. Right hand comes back down onto the floor. Inhale, rolling forward, 3-point plank. Exhale, feel free to drop the right knee here, or both knees, or keep it lifted, taking it through chaturanga. Elbows scrape the sides, both legs down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale, lift the hands away from the mat, looking down slightly to keep the back of your neck long. And exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Good, pedaling out the feet. We're in the same thing on the other side. Inhale, looking forward, bend the knees, lift the heels, step or hop your way up to the top of the mat. Grabbing opposite elbows, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, right away pushing all of the weight into the right foot, small bend in the right knee. Inhale, left knee lifts towards chest, flexing into the left toes. Holding here for one more breath, finding your balance. Inhale. Exhale, Galavasana. Left ankle crosses over right knee, sitting low. One breath here. Inhale, rising up, carrying the left knee with you. And then option one, keeping the knee at the chest. Option two, if you took it on the other side, extending the leg as high as you can in front. One breath. Exhale, warrior three. Keep that leg lifted as you swoop it around all the way back, pointing through the back toes. Same variation you had on the other side, so either hands at the center of the chest or arms extended up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, upper body stays low. Inhale back. Exhale, last one. Inhaling it back. Exhale, slowly bending into that right leg. Left leg lands, rising up, warrior two. Really nice. Remembering the cues, strong in that back leg. Relax shoulders. One more breath here, ribs in. Inhale, reaches the right arm forward. Exhale, reversing your warrior, flipping the grip. One breath. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, framing the front right toes, pressing into the back left toes, rising the right leg up, warrior three. Warrior three, three-legged down dog, sorry. Hopping the left toes in a little bit to shorten the down dog stance. Small bend in that left knee, pushing all of your weight into the right hand. Option one, coming up onto left fingertips. Pointing through the back right toes will help with the balance, keeping that back leg and foot active. Option two, hovering the left hand. Option three, using the left hand to grab anywhere along the left leg. Holding for three. If you fall out, just come right back in. Two. Last breath. Left hand slowly lands. Inhale, rolling forward, 3-point plank. Exhale, option to drop the left knee down to take it through your chaturanga, or shifting the shoulders past the wrists, elbows scrape the sides. Inhale, belly lands, baby cobra. One more breath here. Flexing the toes. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. Good, inhale, rolling forward, high plank. Pausing here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. We're gonna do that once more. I'm gonna give you an option for something a little bit spicier. Rolling forward, high plank, holding here for 3 breaths, or keeping everything as it is. The only thing that's gonna change is on your inhale, you're gonna let your chest sink down, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Exhale, push the floor away, rounding the upper back. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale, lowering everything down all the way onto the belly. Good. Rising up onto forearms, coming into our sphinx pose. Almost there, we're coming to the last portion, the last little part of work before a quick cool down. So in your sphinx, the elbows can either be underneath the shoulders, though I think it's a little bit more comfortable often to keep the elbows slightly in front of the shoulders. So pressing the hands down. I like to give options in my classes if you haven't noticed already, because everybody has different days, where they're feeling more energized or less, and there's no pressure to take it to the most difficult version of the pose. Just do you, listen to your body. I'm here to give you a safe, guided practice, but ultimately you know your body best, so please listen to what it's feeling today or what it can do. So option 1 is with the feet hips distance, tucking the toes. We're going to take it from Sphinx pose. Exhale up into our forearm plank. So we're kind of going from an extension here of the spine to light flexion. So we're trying to scoop the tailbone under here. Notice how my back is parallel with the floor. Inhaling it down to our Sphinx. Option 1. Option 2, following in our kind of balancing theme for today's class, a little bit spicier, is we're going to start with the left toes pressing down into the mat, lifting the right toes. So pointing into the right toes, lifting the right knee. And as we exhale, we're going to draw the right knee into the nose. We're going to go 3 times each side, or 6 of our first version. So take an inhale, lifting the right leg if you want to follow along with me. Exhale, pushing into the left toes, drawing right knee to nose. For 3, inhale, hips down, right leg stays hovering. Exhale, hover. 2, exhale, curl. Inhale, back down. Right foot lands, pointing through the left toes. Last 3 this side. Inhale, exhale, curl. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly lowering the hips down. Good. Lowering all the way down. Hands coming underneath the chest or underneath the forehead. Shaking the bum side to side. Good. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, pushing up and back into our tabletop. And after each back bend, I like to follow with a little twist. So from our tabletop, inhale, reaching the left arm up overhead or up towards the sky, making sure that your hands stay stacked over the shoulder. So we're not using the hand to open up, think about opening from the shoulder. Exhale, twisting, left arm underneath the right towards the right side wall. 3 more, inhale. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, rising up. Exhale down. Second side. Inhale. Right arm lifts. Exhale to twist. Threading the needle. For 4. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, setting it down, untucking the toes, coming back to sit on the heels. And we'll take a brief shavasana here, a seated shavasana, as this is a power-focused vinyasa. It's designed to get the heart rate, going up. So I'm going to opt for a seated shavasana today so that you can leave feeling still energized. Though, as always, if you feel more comfortable laying down, please feel free to take that variation and continue your shavasana even after the video has finished. But if you're here with me seated, bringing your hands into your lap, closing the eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold. Open the mouth, exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Last one like this, deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming to your normal breath. Relaxing the muscles of your face. Relaxing your shoulders, your arms, all the way down to your hands. Just let everything be heavy, relaxed, and calm. If you have the luxury of time today, please feel free to continue the shavasana for another 5 or 10 minutes. Though if you're leaving it here for today, I'd like to thank you all so much for your practice. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in my next video. Namaste.